we a nation that can transcend old attitudes and worn divides? Can we embrace our differences and look to the hopes and dreams that we share? Will we uphold the ideals on which this nation was founded, that all of us are equal, that all of us deserve the same opportunity to live our lives freely and pursue our chance at happiness? I believe we can. I believe we will. I believe strongly in stopping laws designed to take rights away and passing laws that extend equal rights to gay couples.
Sailing across the Delaware Memorial Bridge. Where are we going?
We're going to D.C. and we're going to march for equality, or as I like to put it, equity. Because equity means fairness and equality, as well as being a union for actors and owning shares in a company. Which I do. I own shares in the big gay company.
There's the bus. I wonder if that's a bus full of gay people.
I don't know.
We did pass a bus full of gay people.
Stop. One bus full of gay people. I came out of the shitter and the place was full of gay people.
Gay people from Staten Island.
In the stalls. The Staten Island.
We should have a big gay slipper on top, and you should be riding up there with a big gay flag. Drinks behind us. Yes, you know, speaking of which, I was told the other day that we're going to be building the bus for Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, the musical. I know, I'm so excited. I was like, can I build the silver slipper? Anyway, yeah, we're having a big gay time here in the big gay element. Big gay penises.
And you told me you wanted to eat up my sadness. Baby, you got to be more discerning. I've never known what's good for me. And baby, you got to be more demanding. What are you holding out for? What's always? Why so down? Absent-minded, why so scared? This modern love.
Well, we were listening to this song and I was just kind of like, it's kind of silly. This song, what's wrong with being dust in the wind? I find relief, not anxiety, in being indeterminate and temporary. I like the fact that I don't exist forever. What's wrong with it? And he was just kind of like, no, dude, I think, you know, and he took it to a completely different place, and I forgot what he said. But he got really upset at me, too, and all I was pointing out, and I wasn't really saying, you know, the song's fine.
And while progress may be taking longer than you'd like as a result of all that we face, and that's the truth, do not doubt the direction we are heading and the destination we will reach. My expectation is that when you look back on these years, you will see a time in which we put a stop to discrimination against gays and lesbians, whether in the office or on the battlefield. You will see a time in which we as a nation finally recognize relationships between two men or two women as just as real and admirable as relationships between a man and a woman. You will see a nation that's valuing and cherishing these families as we build a more perfect union. A union in which gay Americans are an important part. I am committed to these goals, and my administration will continue fighting to achieve them. Together, we will have moved closer to that day when no one has to be afraid to be gay in America. When no one has to fear walking down the street holding the hand of the person they love.
Here we are in Washington, D.C., the capital. I don't know if you can see it down there.
Now, the Indian Museum, the Native American Museum, has this amazing cafeteria where you can get authentic Native American foods created by restaurant associates.
We're here in Washington, D.C.
We're the homos.
And where are we now? American Indian?
We are in the museum, Smithsonian Museum of the American Indian. It's actually not Native American.
Oh.
They like to be called the American Indian. I think I remember that from the last time we were here, but that was 2 years ago.
That makes sense.
Indian is fine.
We're here in Washington, D.C. to march. And I think you're marching too. There you go. Give us a call
Secret contraband.
if you want to run into each other at the march. Okay? Bye.
Are we ready?
Yes, I finally got page 2 to open.
Somebody say it's time to turn the light on and look in the face of what we've become, a shadow of faith.
Right foot yellow.
Escalator to
See so many lonely people.
It's about our capacity to love and commit to one another. It's about whether or not we value as a society that love and commitment. It's about our common humanity and our willingness to walk in someone else's shoes. To imagine losing a job not because of your performance at work, but because of your relationship at home. To imagine worrying about a spouse in the hospital with the added fear that you'll have to produce a legal document just to comfort the person you love. To imagine the pain of losing a partner of decades and then discovering that the law treats you like a stranger. If we are honest with ourselves, we'll admit that there are too many who do not yet know in their lives or feel in their hearts the urgency of this struggle. And that's why I continue to speak about the importance of equality for LGBT families. Because we want to send a message. And that's why it's so important that you continue to speak out, that you continue to set an example, that you continue to pressure leaders, including me, and to make the case all across America. That's the story of America, of ordinary citizens organizing, agitating, and advocating for change, of hope stronger than hate, of love more powerful than any insult or injury, of Americans fighting to build for themselves and their families a nation in which no one is a second-class citizen, in which no one is denied their basic rights, in which all of us are free to live and love as we see fit.
Only one stop.
One stop. One stop. Okay, why red? We're not at Disneyland.
What does this to do with the immigration? I know that it's helpful when you're looking for other people in your group.
Well, that's why we wear red at Disneyland.
Oh, yeah?
For a while, there will be setbacks and bumps along the road. The truth is that our common ideals are a force far stronger than any division that some might sow. These ideals, when voiced by generations of citizens, are what made it possible for me to stand here today. These ideals are what made it possible for the people in this room to live freely and openly, when for most of history that would have been inconceivable. That's the promise of America, HRC. That's the promise we're called to fulfill, day by day, law by law, changing mind by mind. That is the promise we are fulfilling. Thank you for the work you're doing. God bless you. God bless America. Thank you.